when we estimate concrete, there's a few things you need to understand, and once you do, you can do these 3 easy steps to calculate concrete, and it's easy as can be. But there's a couple things you need to understand first. First of all, there are 12 inches in a foot, and if you only have a 3-inch thick slab right here, 3-inch thick, it's 1/4 of a foot, because see, here's the first 3, the next 3, the next 3, the next 3, and so that you've divided the 12 inches of the foot into 4 equal parts. So you have 1/4 or 1/4 of a foot. So 1/4 is equal to 0.25 feet. Okay. Also, the first 4 inches, if you take the first 4, the second 4, and the third 4, there's only 3 parts. So if it's 4 inches thick, that's 1/3, which is equal to 0.33 feet. Okay. That's the first thing you need to understand, because you'll see why here. We have to convert everything to the same term. Here, if you look at a cube, because we're dealing with concrete in volume, and so 3 dimensions, 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet, that's a yard by a yard by a yard. So 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, which is 27 feet cubed, which is equal to 1 yard, 1 cubic yard. And in concrete, we don't call the concrete plant and say we need so many cubic yards of concrete. It's just we shorten it, we abbreviate it by saying I need so many yards of concrete. So convert everything into, I sometimes call this decimal feet, and then understand that there are 27 cubic feet in 1 cubic yard. Okay, now you're ready to start. The very first step, convert everything into feet, because we need to calculate volume, and we have to be in like terms. So feet, we're choosing feet. So first step, convert everything to feet. Second step, go ahead and calculate the volume. Length times width times height. And then thirdly, because there's 27 cubic feet in 1 cubic yard, and we just calculated our volume in terms of feet, we need to know how many yards that is. So all we do is divide by 27. So for example, let's say a sidewalk in front of your house, 4 inches thick, 4 feet wide, 60 feet long. So the very first step, 4 inches is equal to 0.33 feet. So the second step, we need to calculate the volume. 0.33 times 4 times 60 is 79.29, 79.92 cubic feet. And lastly, we're going to take that 79.92, divide by 27, and that gets us 2.96 yards. You would call the concrete plant and say, I need 3 yards of concrete. So that's how you calculate concrete.